Hey everybody, I've got three quick stories that I want to go through today. The first is that Minecraft is getting an RTX beta. If you don't know what RTX is, basically that's ray tracing. Now, this is coming on the new Xbox. The Xbox Series X is going to have ray tracing built in, but if you have a PC, then you're going to be able to do ray tracing on your current hardware if your current hardware meets the correct requirements. Those requirements are that you have to have an NVIDIA RTX 2060 card or later, and you have to have the latest GeForce drivers. If you are interested in checking that out, then you can head over to the new Xbox Insider site, or you can download the Xbox Insider Hub on the Windows, in the Windows Store. Now, I just did that. I don't know if I'll get in or not, but if I do, I'll do my best to record and see what it would look like to see Minecraft with RTX. I don't know how it's going to look with me recording it and running it on the same system, though. That being said, an RTX 2060 does have a dedicated chip for encoding when you are streaming or recording gameplay, so it might look okay. Only time will tell, and tune into this space if you want to make sure that you get to see that RTX stuff. Admittedly, there are already ways to do ray tracing in Minecraft, but that's through mods. This is with like default Minecraft. So I'm very interested to see how it's going to look. Let's move on. Sony is giving away two games. They're giving away Uncharted and Journey. And when I say Uncharted, I mean Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Here's what they have to say about this. This is, of course, due to COVID-19, and they're trying to give people something to do while we're all trapped in our houses. So here's what they have to say. To support play at home, PlayStation will try to make those occasionally dull moments more exciting by offering Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, and Journey available for free, with a little asterisk there, for a limited time through digital downloads from April 15th at 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time through May 5th, 2020 at 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So between those two dates, you can claim it. Now, once you claim it, those games are now yours. It's not that you can only play them from X time to X time. It's that's the time that you can claim it, and then once you claim it, it's yours. So make sure that you do that now. It's kind of like when you claim something on PSN. So, you claim a game on PSN, and you get to keep playing that as long as you're subscribed. For this, you don't have to remain subscribed. Now, if you don't know what I mean when I say the Nathan Drake Collection, that includes Uncharted, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3. And these are all the remasters of the original games. And, the Uncharted series is a series that I've played a little tiny bit of, the first one. And I enjoyed what I played. Of course, I got distracted by other things. But by all accounts, these are fantastic games that a lot of people are really, really going to enjoy. Now, I almost forgot about this, but currently, right now, Square Enix, not Square Enix. Is it Square Enix? Yeah, it's Square Enix. I don't know why I said not Square Enix. Square Enix has up to 192 hours of free login campaign on Final Fantasy XIV. So if you've never played Final Fantasy XIV and you are looking for something to take up your time, I'm telling you what, this game has a lot of content, and you could easily play this for all 192 hours of free login campaign. This is going from April 14th to May 17th, which is great. Keep in mind that afterwards, if you want to keep playing, you'll obviously have to buy the game, and you will have to have a subscription to Final Fantasy XIV. It is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Plays incredibly well with a controller, and even though you have tons and tons of abilities, it's incredibly good, and some say that it has the best story in an MMO, bar none. All right, one last thing that I want to talk about, and this one makes me sad. E3 2020 is completely off. This comes to us from IGN. they've got the actual quote. It says here, given the disruption brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, we will not be presenting an online E3 2020 event in June. This is a statement that was provided to IGN from the ESA. Instead, we will be working with exhibitors to promote and showcase individual company announcements, including E3 stuff at e3expo.com in the coming months. We look forward to bringing our industry and community together in 2021 to present a reimagined E3 that will highlight new offerings and thrill our audiences. So, I said this a while back that, look, E3 as we know it is gone. We're never going to get the E3 back that we had before. And at the end of the day, I think that that's probably all right. E3 was cool, and I got really excited to see all of the announcements and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was starting to feel unnecessary and unneeded. And, maybe the ESA is going to change it for the better. Now, don't worry. I know that there's a lot of people who are like, well, what about all of the announcements that we were going to get in June? My guess is we're still going to get them in June. They said in this on the website here that they will be working with their partners to make these individual company announcements, and some of those announcements will be at e3expo.com. But a lot of the companies are just going to make their own announcements. And when E3 first got canceled, my initial reaction was, I hope that the ESA partners with them and coordinates so we don't have companies stepping on each other's toes where this company's doing an announcement at the same time as this company. And it seems like maybe they're doing that, but IGN is also doing something in June. They're calling it the Summer of Gaming. We don't know much about it other than they are collaborating with 2K, Square Enix, Sega, and more to bring publisher presentations with IGN pre- and post-discussions, remote developer interviews, hands-on demos, and previews, impressions, gameplay, and news segments recapping the biggest announcements. And of course, they will tell us more later on. I think that that's great. I hope that we still get some kind of coordination between all of these different publishers as to what we're going to see from gaming and in June. I love E3 because it's like a Christmas for gamers. We get to get all kinds of new stuff, and maybe we don't get to actually play that stuff, but we get to think about playing that stuff. We get to see things for the first time. And if you're somebody who gets excited about video games, then it's a really, really exciting time. And it's a shame that it got canceled, but they're obviously doing it for the right reasons. All right, if you found this video useful, hit the like button. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and all of that other stuff that YouTube people ask you to do. We wouldn't ask if it didn't help. If you are curious what these things are right here on the bottom, those are my podcasts. I have a bunch of podcasts. I hope you'll check them out. You can find them wherever podcasts are downloaded. I'm out of here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.